For over 4,500 years, it has sat in the desert, staring east, watching the sun rise again and again over the sands of Giza. It has survived empires, floods, wars, and the slow, grinding passage of time itself. And yet, despite being one of the most photographed monuments on Earth, we still don't fully agree on who carved it, why they carved it, or even how old it really is. This is the story of the Great Sphinx, and the mystery that refuses to go away. The Great Sphinx of Giza is carved almost entirely from a single mass of limestone bedrock, with a body stretching around 73 meters long and a head rising nearly 20 meters into the sky. It has the body of a lion and the face of a man, a combination found throughout ancient Egyptian art, usually symbolizing royal power fused with strength. For most of its history, it has been half buried in sand, excavated and reburied again and again by different civilizations who found it, uncovered it, and eventually let the desert reclaim it once more. According to mainstream Egyptology, the Sphinx was carved during the reign of Pharaoh Khafra, around 2500 BCE, as part of the same building project that produced the second largest pyramid at Giza. The evidence supporting this includes a causeway connecting the Sphinx temple to Khafra's pyramid complex, and stylistic similarities between the Sphinx's face and known statues of Khafra himself. For decades, this was considered settled history, a royal monument built to guard the pharaoh's tomb for eternity, gazing eternally toward the rising sun. One of the first things anyone notices about the Sphinx is that its nose is gone, a wound in the stone that has fueled centuries of rumor. The most popular myth blames Napoleon's soldiers, supposedly using it for target practice in the 1700s. But that story doesn't hold up. Sketches made decades before Napoleon ever set foot in Egypt already show the Sphinx without its nose. Historical accounts, instead, point to a 15th century Sufi named Muhammad Saim al-Daa, who was reportedly outraged by locals worshipping the statue and deliberately damaged its face. Whatever the true cause, the missing nose remains one of history's most famous acts of vandalism. In the 1990s, a geologist named Robert Schoch reignited a fierce debate. Examining the deep, wavy erosion patterns on the Sphinx's enclosure walls, he argued that this kind of weathering could only be produced by prolonged, heavy rainfall, not the dry desert wind erosion that shaped nearby structures. Egypt's climate turned arid around 5000 BCE, meaning that, if Schoch is right, the Sphinx would have to be thousands of years older than the accepted date, built in an era with no known advanced civilization capable of carving it. Mainstream geologists and Egyptologists pushed back hard, arguing the erosion patterns can be explained by a combination of wind, humidity, and salt crystallization over the centuries. No ancient rainstorms required. The debate has never been fully settled, and it remains one of the most contested questions in Egyptology to this day. Adding fuel to the fire, researchers Robert Bouval and Graham Hancock proposed something even more provocative: that the Sphinx and the Giza pyramids were positioned to mirror the constellation Orion as it appeared in the sky around 10,500 BCE. A date they argue corresponds to the astrological age of Leo, when the sun rose against the backdrop of the constellation Leo at the spring equinox. Since the Sphinx has the body of a lion, they suggest this alignment was intentional, encoding a much older origin than official history admits. Critics counter that this theory relies on selectively choosing dates and star positions to fit a predetermined conclusion, and that no archaeological evidence, no tools, pottery, or settlements has ever been found to support human civilization at Giza that far back. Still, the theory has captured public imagination for decades and shows no sign of fading. Perhaps the most persistent legend surrounding the Sphinx involves what might be hidden underneath it. In the 1930s, American psychic Edgar Cayce claimed the Sphinx concealed a secret archive, a so-called Hall of Records, containing lost knowledge from the mythical civilization of Atlantis, sealed away and waiting to be rediscovered. While Cayce's predictions have never been verified by any excavation, the idea proved irresistible to popular culture and conspiracy theorists alike. Modern ground-penetrating radar and seismic surveys conducted around the Sphinx have detected some anomalies and cavities beneath the structure. Though Egyptologists caution these are most likely natural fissures in the limestone bedrock or small tunnels dug by later treasure hunters, not a hidden vault of ancient wisdom. Even so, every new survey reignites public speculation about what secrets might still be buried beneath the pores of the great statue. Between the Sphinx's pores stands a granite slab known as the Dream Stele, inscribed during the reign of Pharaoh Thutmose IV, over 1,000 years after Khafre's era. According to the inscription, a young prince fell asleep in the Sphinx's shadow and dreamed that the statue promised him the throne of Egypt if he would clear away the sand burying its body. When he awoke, he did exactly that, and later became Pharaoh Thutmose IV. This is one of the earliest surviving records describing the Sphinx as already ancient and half-buried, suggesting it had been forgotten and reclaimed by the desert long before New Kingdom Egypt. Part of what makes the Sphinx so endlessly debated is the mere total absence of inscriptions directly describing its construction. Unlike the pyramids, which are surrounded by worker records, ramps, and quarry marks, the Sphinx offers almost no direct written evidence pointing to who built it or when. This silence leaves room for interpretation, speculation, and endless competing theories, from mainstream chronology to lost civilizations, to alignments with ancient stars. Every few years, new evidence emerges. New erosion studies, new radar scans, new translations of ancient texts, and each one reopens a debate that seems destined to never fully close. Today, the Sphinx remains one of the most visited monuments on Earth, drawing millions of tourists to Giza every year to stand before its weathered face. Restoration efforts throughout the 20th century have stabilized crumbling sections of its body, and ongoing conservation work continues to protect it from erosion, pollution, and rising groundwater in the region. Yet, for all the modern technology aimed at understanding it, radar, satellite imaging, 3D laser scanning, the Sphinx still keeps its oldest secrets to itself. Whether it was carved 4,500 years ago by Khafre's builders, or represents something far older and far stranger, the Great Sphinx continues to do what it has always done: sit silently in the desert, facing the sunrise, refusing to fully explain itself. Maybe that's exactly why it still fascinates us. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments. Do you think the official story is right? Or is there something older buried beneath the sand? See you in the next one.